Is my GF cheating on me? I 22 meters and GF 21F have been together for many years and have kids together. Recently she got a job to help pay some of our debt. When she got the job she met lots of new people and started friending them on Snap and whatever else. Lately she's been up all night texting these coworkers, all males, or maybe just one guy. She always hides her phone and makes sure it's turned off when it's left around me, which is almost never. Even last night she took it off the charger to make sure she slept. It closed to her so I wouldn't look through it. I try not to as a trust thing because I have trust issues anyways. She's need everything. When I confront her, gets really defensive. I've seen her delete messages before. These guys. She always defends them, and lately she's been talking about a certain one a lot more. How and what his car is. She can't tell the difference between a Ram and a Toyota D size. Family life, she slightly mentioned stuff like that. About this dude about. She won't let me go through her phone, but she won't show me there's nothing going on. We're on vacation and she still won't stop talking to them. Even when we lose service she just waits for it to return so she can reply. When we're at home she stays late after work, then goes to her friends almost every night, if not then every day before work. I don't have good history relationships. I've been one lady who hadn't cheated on me. Am I trippin' or is she being shady? There's more shady stuff she does, but mostly the deleting every message. These dudes. Even deleted Xbox messages like she's trying to hide something. If she's cheating I'm going to leave as soon as we are home. I want to be her, but I won't be an option. Any advice is appreciated. Redditor's reaction. Story 2 after. Redditor 1, when you get home, it's time for the talk. Tell her that you're sorry that she no longer cares for you, and that you didn't do anything that warranted the way in which she's now treating you, but that you'll try to make other living arrangements as soon as possible and arrange child support payments as required. That may be a shock to her, but that is exactly what she needs. If she's nonplussed, and agrees that your decision is correct, that tells you that she's really been hiding stuff from you, and for a good reason. On the other hand, if she is shaken by your statement, and tries to talk you out of leaving, then tell her she can continue with her precious phone, or you can remain in her life, but not both. If you are to remain with her, that you had to be her priority, rather than her work friends, to whom you are no longer willing to be the second choice. I get it that you're a nice guy, but this situation calls for a dominant male response. It's all that she'll respect. Good luck. Redditor 2, leave anyway. Like, okay, you should be respecting her privacy, but she is going out of her way to hide it. That is a red flag for me. Redditor 3, yup, she's cheating. Her behavior says it all. Especially the deleting messages and hiding her phone. Story 2, accidentally saw something on my phone. So this morning woke up a little bit before my partner, and I went to wake them up. When I did they asked me what time it was, and I realized forgot my phone downstairs. So I looked at their phone to check the time and I found a message sent to them past midnight. A picture of a woman from the waist up with just a bra on, and a question. Been thinking ABTU today. What are you up to? I didn't want to start the day off rough, and so I decided I would talk to them about it tonight. I'm going to approach it non-confrontationally. They've never made me feel like they're cheating on me. And they're a great partner in every aspect. But obviously this is a little concerning, and I understand it could come from either a previous partner or someone from their past that they don't talk to anymore. The number wasn't saved as a contact and there is no message history beforehand. I got curious, and while I've never snooped through their phone before, I did open up the text message to see if there was previous history. How does one navigate this minefield? Edit. Just wanted to say thank you to everyone who left a comment. I just wanted to let you know I read everyone. It did turn out to be spam. I probably would have guessed that, but I have a Google Pixel and it does a decent job of auto-blocking spam. I purposely left genders out of the equation because it simply didn't matter because we're both bi. Since there was some debate on gender, I'll go ahead and settle that. I am 26, partner is F24. Story 3, girlfriend is false accusing me of cheating after breakup. So I 25M broke up with my GF25F because she was never satisfied with me and always complained whatever I did for her, and she never acknowledged what I do but pointed out what I didn't. So to keep her and myself happy I broke up. Now she is accusing me that I broke up because I'm cheating on her. I was in no contact with her since a week. She has started text me asking why did I cheat and telling bad things about me. Should I reply her? Redditor's reaction. Story 4 after. Redditor 1, nope. I'd ignore her entirely and block her. She's just looking to keep you engaged. Redditor 2. Ignore her. She wants attention and nothing you say can convince her that you didn't cheat. Redditor 3. Don't reply. She's pulling the whole "I'm the victim so let's make things up to make myself look better" card, and she obviously won't take any responsibility for her part in the breakup. Block her and move on. She sounds exhausting and people like her never take responsibility for anything. Story 4. Why you don't check your so's phone. So we are together for 5 years, M38F36, and we had a wonderful relationship that got a dent on the S-timey side of things when Corona came and I stayed in home office and her on sick leave for a year. 2 teenage daughters with problems she has to deal with, not my kids, and a dog for about 2 years. Which is about the same time span when our S-time life dried up. Every advances I made to have S-time were rejected with the argument that she's not in the mood, and I accepted that because of all the things mentioned above. Especially sad as she was a person that enjoyed S-time a lot and we had great S-time together. Fast forward to the day before yesterday. I had a chance to check on her phone and found her S-timiding on Instagram and Snapchat with another guy, apparently 8 years younger than her. From what I saw, she was willing to date for a quickie, unsure that ever happened though judging from the conversation, but there probably was a kiss at some point. I'm pretty devastated right now, as you might guess. Despite the missing S-time, everything seemed normal. We go to her parents regularly, we eat together and watch movies on the couch as if there's nothing going on. We just bought a new fridge for our home this week. There is a planned vacation planned at Christmas with her kids and parents-in-law. What the hell is going on here? It's even her house, BTW, she could easily throw me out if she wanted. Redditor's reaction. Story 5 after. Redditor 1, why would she regret this? She's lost nothing. She gets to play house, she has financial stability. Someone to help out with the chores. Someone to carpool the kids. She gets the exciting sexual fantasy, while you have your fist and thoughts of what was. Why would she just grow out of that? You need to confront and leave. Go no contact. Rock her world and maybe then she will break out of the fog. Redditor 2, look man, if she is 36 and still playing these games I wouldn't even bother trying to fix it. She clearly still likes random DCK and just wants you for support. Just play dumb, get your exit sorted, then go. Redditor 3, she doesn't want you out of her life and daughter's life, yet. Maybe she will decide to keep you as long as possible as a helping hand. However, she didn't lose her sexual appetite and desires, just she is fulfilling them with her side dick. Yes, fulfilling them, since your sexual interaction began to dry up. You may be the provider, the driver that drive her in holidays while the side dicks are satisfying her. Leave, my friend, be gone with the wind towards a happier life. With someone else. Good luck. Op answer, you're absolutely right. This is not what I want and I don't think it will miraculously get better over time. Probably me leaving her would actually suit her and might be the reason she didn't end it yet. Story 5, I recently found out my fiancé may have cheated on me 5 years ago and now I'm lost. My fiancé 32F and I 31M have been together for 7 years now and have 2 beautiful children together. She is my world and I love her very much. She had gone to a birthday party for a male friend who she used to be intimate with back in 2017. I knew she was going to this party, even though I wasn't comfortable with the idea that they used to mess around. I said it was okay because I didn't want to be the insecure, controlling boyfriend. The 2 of them had been friends since elementary school, so I went against my better judgment. She went to the party and didn't contact me until the next day, which I thought was kind of suspicious, but I wanted to show that I trust her. Shortly after the party I find inappropriate messages between the 2 of them, nothing too terrible. Things like I miss cuddling with you and whatnot, so I freak out and tell her it's either him or me, and she chose me, blocked him from everything and hasn't spoken to him since, to my knowledge at least. A couple of months ago we're talking about issues we have had in our relationship and I bring up the party situation and explain that has given me trust issues within the relationship. While speaking about the party she brings up that she had gotten very drunk and stayed at his house with him but swears nothing happened. It's been eating at me since she's told me that she had gotten drunk and stayed the night at his house. Now I'm at a loss. I love this woman very much and can't stand the thought of leaving her, but I also can't see myself getting past the thought that she has cheated on me. I don't want to lose my family and give my children a broken home, but I fear that I don't have the strength to continue down this road. I have no one to talk to about these things, and any time me and her speak about it she sticks to the story that she was in the wrong for keeping it a secret for all these years, but insists that nothing happened between the 2 of them. I want to believe her so badly, but I can't get it out of my head that I'm engaged to a cheater. This has been extremely hard on me and it's taking a major toll on my mental health. I honestly have no idea what to do from this point on and need help from someone but don't know which way to turn. Story 6. Found out my M26 cheating ex F32 is pregnant. Title says it all. Found out tonight that my ex, who had cheated on me just under a year ago, is pregnant. It's a weird feeling. She cheated on me 11 months ago, and she's due in 2 months. I know she got into a relationship with the guy who had cheated on me, but I don't think the child is his. She's single now, so I assume she cheated on him and got knocked up by a third party, who wasn't interested in a child or relationship. She moved back home to PA, which is 1 state over from where I'm living now. I'm feeling pretty upset about it. I know I dodged not a bullet, but a nuclear bomb. But part of me still feels a little heartbroken. A part of me is hoping she'll reach out and wondering why she hasn't. I've been seeing this really awesome woman, and I feel like we really clicked in a way I haven't experienced before, so I don't know why I'm feeling so torn up about a serial cheater who cheated on me and left for another guy on my birthday of all days. Like clearly this person sucks, why am I upset still when I have an infinitely better option right in front of me? Sorry, I'm a bit tipsy. That's the end of my rant I guess. Story 7. Cheating and children. To make a long story short, my husband 40M cheated on me 38F and a child was born from this affair. He did not tell me, I was messaged by the AP via social media. Of course I asked him and he said it was true. Of course all men say the typical she meant nothing, it was just sex crap, but he was so reckless to make a baby out of this. I read some messages and she was upset about not being able to be seen with him, meet his family, or his friends. Not even worth a date. He told me she expressed multiple times her disdain about their situation and she wanted more. I'm having a seriously hard time coping with this. He seemed remorseful at first as she hadn't had the baby at the time she messaged me, but she told him he had to leave me and his family or she was keeping the baby. Well, he did neither, so she kept him. She even named her baby similar to our oldest child. I do not feel that I am at liberty to accept this child until I'm ready. Yet I'm being told that I'm selfish and inconsiderate as the child is innocent. Am I not innocent? As of now, I have absolutely nothing for this baby. I'm so furious at my husband, I'm furious at her. She told someone that she wanted to get pregnant for him with hopes he would choose her. This revenge spite baby is just hard to deal with. Children shouldn't be brought into this type of dysfunction. I've spoken with a divorce attorney and I have drawn papers up. I don't want to give her the satisfaction of leaving, but I honestly don't think I can come to terms with a child that was made behind my back, and kept with hopes of causing havoc with my family. I feel that my feelings are being disregarded as everyone only seems to care about the kid. It's like my feelings or the children already involved in this marriage should be placed on the back burner and everyone should just welcome this outside child like its well-being is more important because of how he got here. I feel awful for my viewpoint, but why should she basically get away with admitting to having this baby to tear my family apart, trying to mimic an existing child by copying the name, and letting everyone know she did this purposely and wants me nowhere near the baby if I choose to stay? It's just too much and I am mentally exhausted. I solely blame my husband, but I can't help but be upset with her as well, because she was well aware of this and even came up with a plan to tear my family apart. He hasn't spoken with her since and he is going the legal route as far as support for the baby. I do not think she is going to co-parent with him. Her demands are insane. She wants him to prioritize the baby over our children and she has made it clear she wants me nowhere around and she expects him to do things her way only. She made it clear from day one she wanted him to leave his family. I don't think I can deal with that and I don't think I'll ever fully come to terms with this. I feel so alone, misunderstood, lost, just stuck. I'm in IC but some days I don't think it's helping. I live in NY, and have been married for 5 years if this helps. Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1, you are an innocent and whoever is telling you to be kinder because a child is involved is a self-serving a hole. Op answer, it's always your innocent butt. No more buts. All of this is wrong and selfish, it's just awfully painful. And she doesn't think there's a problem. I've never spoken to her at all yet now I'm an evil stepmom to a child that was kept literally to hurt me and my children. Then the name? Come on now, how much more can this hurt? Redditor 2, file for divorce and get child support in order so your children get the bigger piece of the pie. If he loves you and is truly remorseful, he'll do this to protect you and your children. You can decide to remarry later if you reconcile, but protect yourself now. He created this mess. He needs to tell anyone that says anything that it isn't your obligation to care, love or welcome this kid into your life, and you're not a less person for not wanting to. If he's the one pressuring you, tell him he can go to her. Did he get a paternity test to be sure? Has he had an STD 1-2? He can sever his parental rights, but he'll probably still pay child support, but she can't hassle him for anything else. Something tells me she's going to always make her and her kid known to everyone, so even if you stay together, everyone will know what he did and side-eye you and him. Of all the pussies to cheat with, he chose crazy. If you chose to reconcile, this woman will be a huge presence in your life. Can you handle that? Are you able and willing to put up with her for 18 years? Do you want your kids around and her kid? Can you trust your husband around her and her shit? Kick his ass out and take time to think all this through. Redditor follow-up, all of this. He's so far beyond the point of redemption it's almost laughable, and then he acts like she's the problem. BC, she's not accepting of this situation. Seriously, the gall of this man. I'd fucking take everything from him then destroy him. Redditor 3, you have every right not to accept the baby and his family, and him should accept that. The ball and terms are in your court. Redditor follow-up, yep, and just like a female has every right not to accept a baby from her husband's cheating, so should every male have the same right not to accept a baby from his ex-wife's cheating. I don't understand why so many people mean that a betrayed male has to man up and accept a child from his cheating wife's lover. Redditor 4, does your husband want anything to do with this child? If so, let her have him. I swear she will make his life miserable and a baby will only add to it. Trust me. Then you go to the gym, use his money for Botox and fillers, find you a sexy man and live your best life. F him, F her, and F that. Redditor follow up, also, if you stay with him just prepare yourself for the next 18 years of misery, or until she finds herself a new victim to sink her claws into. How old is she? Does she have any other children?